Hello, gamers. Hello. It is the first annual Jackbox Games competition show where devs play Jackbox games. We're very excited. We will be getting started shortly. I'd say in the next 3 minutes. So everyone get ready, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, and say if you have a soda of choice in the chat. I love a classic Coca-Cola, personally. Not sponsored. Not allowed.
It was too much. They fled from the pressure. Great to be here, Abby. I'm Tim Sniffen. Sometimes I direct games, but right now I comment on the competition. I think the audience wants to hear the audio, but is struggling to hear the audio. The power of imagination is being called on early during this very first of the Jackbox games.
Beautiful. I believe my audio is unmuted now. Is that true, everyone? Anyway, the games have officially begun. The candle is lit. Woo! And I did not say a single important thing earlier. But as we continue on, Tim and I are simply hosts. We will not be playing the games today. No, we have all of the countries of Jackbox represented. Now, these countries are not the only people who make our games, but they are the only ones who have not been caught in a doping scandal. And let's start with the country of editorial. Would you like to introduce yourself, competitor?
Hello, my name is Anne. I am supervising editor and I am representing the country of editorial today. I'm very proud to be doing so. They said it couldn't be done. They said I couldn't make a comeback, and here I am.
Yes. And the country of editorial is responsible for the writing of Jackbox games. Is this correct?
Yes,
A big
that is correct.
responsibility.
All of the glorious words.
Yes. Everyone
That
keep
are
an eye
correct,
out.
Abby.
Sorry, Tim? What'd you say?
I said that are correct, Abby.
That are correct, yes. Everyone keep an eye out on these fierce competitors in the writing games during these games. Moving on, we've got the country of engineering.
Hello, I'm Chase. I'm here to win.
Any more words or thoughts, Chase? About
I
engineering?
mostly make the website that we play the games on.
Yeah. Chase, also being very modest, is the mind behind the Jackbox games. But
Yes.
the judges
I'm
have
so excited
assured.
it's happening.
Yes, the judges have assured that no foul play will happen. Okay, it's gonna still be fair, I promise. Okay, moving on. We've got the country of marketing. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. I'm Michelle. I'm representing marketing today. I've got all sorts of calls to action for you. I've got all sorts of KPIs, CTRs, MLMs.
Wow. Okay, everybody, look out. You might wind up purchasing an item before the end of the stream. Michelle, do you
The
have any sales
question on
going
my
you wanna
mind-
promote? Oh yeah, Tim.
I was going to say, will those rose-colored glasses see a path towards victory?
Ooh, now that's a question I'd like the answer to.
A great question. I'd like to clarify that these are more of an amber.
It's the color of your energy,
Seeing
right?
things sort of a ambery. Yeah, I don't remember the first question. Perhaps move
Perfect.
on.
Moving right along. And next we have the country of art. You make the art for the games.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Egan. I'm a lead artist. I did what did I do? Time Jinx and Cookie House. And yeah, I'm from the land of art, as you can tell from my tiny beret.
Perfect. Still warm from the 3D printer, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay, and we shall hop right into the games. Is everyone ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Today we will be playing Quiplash 3, TKO, and Trivia Murder Party 2. Also, before we get going, Chase, would you like to
Yes.
show off the scoreboard?
Oh,
To
sure.
show off
Right
how
now,
the medals are going to work.
yeah. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this real quick.
Okay, great. You should just be able to share your screen, just the specific page. Don't share too much, okay? In the meantime, what was I gonna say? Let's see, how many people do we have? 4. So this is just week 1 of the Jackbox games, and that means other representatives from each country will be coming back each week for the next 4 weeks. So that means we will have medals awarded today, but then an overall country total of which country is going to win the Jackbox games. Does that make sense to the people at home? And also the people here? Silence. I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
Here's the medal count right now, which is
Okay.
not exciting, but we will be adding to it.
All goose eggs. But yes, we'll
Wow.
have a nice tally. Very exciting. Thank you, Chase, for making this. Beautiful.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me give the code to our competitors. Tim, don't join. I know how much you love to. Tim is a former competitor.
It's taking everything in my person to not join this game, Abby, but I'm going to let them, as they say, let them fight.
Yeah. Good.
We've got Twitch login enabled, FYI.
Okay, let me change that. Everyone, disregard the room code, okay?
They
But
passed
a
the
fun
first
moderation
test.
setting.
Yes, lots of beautiful moderation.
Wow, a great talking point for the marketing representative to be able to discuss in this meantime.
Mhm.
Anybody streaming on Twitch can use the setting when playing the Jackbox Party Starter as we are today to require a Twitch login so
Yes.
that identities can be verified and no randos on your stream.
Additionally, I have set up the room for only 4 people. So that way people like Tim, who I don't want to join, can't join. Very important.
I don't like this rigging of the game, Abby.
What?
Not feeling good about it.
You've won too many times already. I'll show the gameplay in a moment for the viewers at home. You all can join the audience. Okay.
Can commentators join the audience?
Yes, commentators can join the audience, but they can't sway the vote. So I
Wow.
guess I won't ask too many questions there.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna get started. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, howdy do. It's Quiplash 3. Brains a poppin'.
As an engineer, winning Quiplash is the best
I'm
thing.
Schmitty, and I
at
hope you
Jackbox.
have your quipping face on. Oh,
We are not supposed to be
if
good at
you're
this.
not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. Ready for round 1? You're about to see a couple of different prompts on your device. Enter your best response for each, then go head-to-head against another player's best stuff. Oh, and everyone else gets to vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who choose your answer. Off we go.
Tim has the competitors write their answers. Do you have any bets on a front runner for these events?
Well, I mean, Quiplash is in many ways a writing game, so I think odds are favoring editorial in
Yeah.
this game.
Michelle, also a writer on the marketing side of things, so a strong competitor. But, like Chase said, there can always be an upset.
And Steph's 3D printed beret belies a real level of sass
This is
that
so true.
can put you in the lead in Quiplash.
Oh, heck.
The competitors have about 40 seconds left on the clock. It's all very close. It's
I
all
gotta
very
say,
tense.
looking at these faces, I'm seeing some people that are cool under pressure
Yeah.
in this very first round of the games.
They're professionals.
Time's running out.
Right. Good start.
Okay, Michelle, she's coming in under the wire. Will she make it?
Marketing waiting for its
Wow.
moment.
And now
The
it
drama.
begins.
Really made me wonder if we were in a special episode. I had 2 related
Kicking
questions.
things off.
Oh, I hope
A
not.
name for a superhero who is basically just a ripoff of Batman. Punch in your vote.
Strong competition right out the front.
Strong start.
That's a lot of M's.
The audience coming in. Tim, was that you? Did you say
Thank you,
so?
Let's
audience.
keep it going.
No,
In the
no, I
dystopian
stayed out of the
future,
audience.
All clothing will be made from blank. Here's the fun
Wow.
part.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite quip.
You can print out shoes. I have seen that online,
That's
I'm
very
all set.
uncomfortable.
but it's a thing.
That beret is incredible. Come on, audience. Oh my god.
Wow, the audience really pulling the weight for each vote so far.
Next,
They are sensing
Either-
the
a
power.
great name for
Either
a
Labubu
superhero
fans
who
or
can
Labubu
communicate
haters.
with
That's
cats.
unclear.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
I wish I could vote.
Really
I-
playing to the commentators slash judges here.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love my cat. I think I communicate very well with my cat. I've had my cat for half my life. We are simpatico. Yes.
How old's your cat?
Whoa. My cat is 18 years old. I've had him since high
Aw.
school.
Next up,
Oh, dang.
never trust a
Little mean cat.
veterinarian who decorates their waiting room with blank.
My cat was born in the Bush era, which I think is a fun piece of trivia.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Oh boy, these are both worrying.
Man, close games.
Oh.
Close.
Too
Not
close.
not the Quiplash yet.
We made it through round 1 in one piece. Let's see if your score did.
Okay, as expected, editorial, early front runner for gold.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2 is upon us. Put on your best quip face because the points are doubled and the tension is thick.
The trick is now, with Anne knowing she's in the lead, to not get in her own head and choke under the pressure.
We've seen it so many times, Tim. Do you remember at the
So
World
many
Cup?
times.
It was brutal.
Icarus, you gotta keep it nice and level.
Exactly.
Just keep on flying.
Everyone, targets on Anne. We still got time to bounce back. Points mean a lot in the later rounds, and it's still anyone's game.
Mm-hmm. Chase looking out the window for inspiration, finding only blue sky. Time running out.
20 seconds to
seconds
go.
left.
Can he pull it off?
Oh,
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips.
oh, could you imagine safety quipping in this situation? That would be a career humiliation.
Let's make some noise. Let's get the party started with a bold and unexpected song choice for a newlywed couple's first dance. Okay,
Wow,
pick
both
one.
bangers.
Oh, dang, these are both good.
Mm.
Bold. Unexpected.
That was,
So
I think,
split.
maybe our
So
closest
close on
vote
that
yet.
one.
Yeah.
And next is the reason you were removed from your grandfather's will. And now, pick your favorite.
Is that a Blueprints reference?
A little bit, yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
Meepaw is such a good grandpa name.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Audience drawn to the front runner.
Let's see how they handle. Emergency room is so stressful. Why can't we just call it blank?
Nah.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Fun fact about me, one of the actors from the pit lives in my neighborhood. My dog has met her dog.
Ooh.
I would ask which one,
Hollywood.
but not one of them.
I don't know anybody's names, so I would tell you, but I don't know. I've only seen a few episodes. The audience is keeping it a close game.
And now, everybody forgets that one Friends episode titled The One Where Blank. All right, right, choose your favorite.
These both sound like good episodes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's put a cap on round 2 and see those scores.
Lead and maintain dominance.
Okay, not a lot of movement, but it's still anyone's game.
And now for Quiplash.
Anything can happen.
All Quip roads lead. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Make me proud.
It's really a very different game in this round, Abby. You have to get like basic story structure. There's just like payoff, reward, complete nonsense. Is anyone going to name check you again, seeing how that played earlier?
I mean, I can only hope. You also have to understand the rule of threes in comedy. It's very tricky. We'll see. See if some of our non-writers how they do in this round. Also, we haven't talked about the strategy of a very sincere answer. Sometimes it's incredibly funny in Quiplash. You know, unexpected but true.
They have that option.
Yep.
Well, Michelle doesn't anymore, but other people could go that route.
Tim,
never
how do
know.
you think the butthole nature of the art in this game affects the competitors?
I mean, I think if you get lost in trying to understand the biological realities of the background, you may just fall out of the game. So you gotta stay sharp, stay frosty. Don't get hypnotized by whatever's going on back there.
Time's running out.
Hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Thrip time.
So much pressure.
3 secret off-menu items you can order at McDonald's.
Okay.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
They actually did have adult Happy Meals a couple Christmases
Real.
ago. I know because it
They
was the highlight of
did.
my life. Got Nugget Buddies. Steph knows.
Maybe they still
They
do.
also had
too.
like they had like Happy Meal toys, and they were super hard to get.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought Big Ol' Smooch was
Congrats.
going to take it.
When you think about it, there are only 3 emotions. They are
Mm-hmm.
all right, people, it's voting time.
And ink.
Audience keeps surprising
Wow.
me.
Real close,
Move slowly.
y'all. This whole
How's it?
game.
You rocked it.
Real fan of
Did you
slumber.
rock the score?
No matter what happens, good game, everybody.
So true.
Wow.
Wow.
Big
Dang.
upset in the end for silver, but Anne was always gonna win gold. Congratulations.
Mhm.
There's a lot of pressure I have to represent for editorial on any of the writing games. So
Yeah. How did you keep your head in the game during this intense competition?
by not listening to Tim, I think.
Wow.
nothing
Usually a
that Tim was
mistake.
saying.
A tried and true
didn't let that
strategy.
in.
Yep. That's how I live my life.
Wait, who
Chase,
took
Mistake
bronze?
to all of you.
I believe Steph took bronze. I believe gold went to Anne, silver, Chase, Steph, bronze, and we have 4 people, and nothing goes to Michelle. Devastating.
I'm very sorry to the people of my country in marketing. I'm going to try my hardest to come back from this game and take a medal on the next one.
How do you think you'll be received at home after this loss?
I think I'm gonna get a lot of negative emojis in the marketing Slack channel. I think they're gonna bully me via emojis. Might get logged out of the company Instagram account. We'll see.
Not a lot of people know this, but Michelle and I come from the same country of marketing, and I've already reported an HR violation against us. Chase,
Damn.
are you ready to show the updated scores?
Not quite.
Okay.
I'm working on this.
Okay. I will interview Steph in the meantime. Tim, do you have any questions for Steph?
Let's see. Steph,
Noah's also okay.
what will happen if that beret gets wet? Will it melt?
It won't melt, but it is hard plastic. I know when I was taking it off the printing bed, I almost snapped it in half. This is my second headband, because that broke too. I'm just breaking a bunch of plastic over here.
What I'm hearing is you've got what it takes to really see something through. So I'm still
Oh yeah.
rooting for you.
Mhm. You know, actually, this is my second beret. The other one was too tiny.
Wow. Hard to
to
believe, but I can imagine.
A call out from the chat of just how much Chase looks like a stereotypical movie hacker. Which I believe was the intention, so well done.
No, this is whenever I'm on stream, I like dress up. This is how I usually work. All right, here's the score so far.
Okay, beautiful. We've got a gold for editorial, a silver for engineering, a bronze for art, and a big old goose egg for marketing. Okay, and the first event is over and done.
Zero buzz. Zero buzz for marketing.
Nope. And now our next game, I believe, will be TKO. Has some editorial in it, and could still be a big competitor, but it is a very art-forward game. But truly, it's anyone's game, like all the rest. Tim, do you have any thoughts on TKO? I hear you have a lot of history as a former champion of TKO.
I'm a fan of TKO, big fan. I mean, my heart is going out to Chase right now. You've said there's editorial, there's art in this game. As I remember, there isn't a coding section, so I think it's an uphill battle for McClure. But I still have faith in him. Someone that could assemble that costume came to play.
Here,
So
here.
I'm trying to think if we need a new game that is just programming based.
Ooh.
That'll sure to be an audience favorite. Very interesting room code. We'll see how that gets into the competitors into their heads, to the right mindset.
And as we know, there's a bit of prep going into this one. There's drawing, there's writing. You really gotta have the stamina to get all the way through.
Your room code is
There's also a lot of room to sabotage.
TI.
This is so true.
Well, now that that's on the table, are people going to hand each other garbage and say, make this into an interesting shirt?
I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
Unfortunate that Chase's mind went there.
No, I
Disappointing.
I just want to make sure the judges are on their toes.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master, and my word is law. But I'm actually very approachable. I've brought you all here to T-Shirt Island because you are the cream of the T-shirt fighting crop. And because I just finished the last season of The Bachelor and I have got to talk about it with someone. Your winding path to victory starts here at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. You may draw anything that pleases you. If you need an idea, use the suggestion button.
Steph, using a stylus over there?
Not judging you? Yes.
No.
All right.
Your first drawing. Now.
Styluses are fair game, even though some competitors do think they're cheating. But any tool is fair. Tim, as a former competitor, how do you get in the mindset while drawing or writing on your device? in TKO.
You know, you got to be. I think you got to be real stream of consciousness.
I
with
agree completely,
TKO.
Tim. First thought, best thought.
Absolutely. I mean, same with slogans down the road.
Yes.
You can't think too much about it.
Nope.
I will sometimes just kind of like walk through my day thus far
I
and
love
think
it.
of anything that stood out to me.
I love a simple phrase that says a lot. Sort of like, baby shoes never worn. There's a lot of subtext there. And I think you can get that kind of storytelling in a shirt slogan.
Love that you went to. I mean, in theory, it's Ernest Hemingway's shortest story in
Yep.
whatever,
Pretty
5
tragic,
words.
too.
It is.
Okay, we
I
already
know
have...
it as an Idols lyric. I thought that's what it was from.
You thought it was what?
There's a band called Idols. It's a lyric of one of their songs. I thought he came up with it.
I
Thought it was like a Reddit 2-sentence horror story.
Wow. English teachers everywhere shuddering.
Whatever that first drawing is that Michelle is working on, she is making it count.
Yes.
Oh,
I couldn't
and it's
have done
in.
better myself.
Had to
Well,
remove the
actually, I
amber-colored
could.
glasses
This time,
for
try to think
true
more
color
like me.
clarity.
Mhm.
On to drawing number 2.
Oh boy.
What kind of training do these competitors go through, Tim? Do you know?
I mean, from what I understand, they've been waking up every morning, 6 a.m.,
Wow.
100 doodles before they can even think about it, 500 slogans. This is all on the shores of Lake Michigan in
Wow.
the freezing cold.
And that's
iPads
just
freezing
standard
over.
TKO training, from what I hear.
Let's see if it prepared them for this moment, though. We've got 17 in the audience. As you've seen, you have some real power in these games, certainly in Quiplash, absolutely as well in TKO. So if you have not yet seen, the room code is, I believe it's OFTI.
Ofty.
Please get it.
About a minute on the clock, and we're still waiting on everyone's second drawings. Oh, I stand corrected. Chase, the first one in again. Michelle, stepping up her pace after the first drawing.
Mm-hmm. She's in the zone.
Yep. Steph, our resident artist, taking her time. We'll see if it pays off.
I mean, watching Steph work, I am seeing some easy confidence.
Yeah, yeah. I really see her wearing the beret, so to speak. Both metaphorically and literally.
Because you don't want to let the beret wear you.
Exactly.
Like, she's owning
One
it.
drawing to go. Let your freak flag fly, man. Begin.
Oh.
Okay, our third and final drawing for this first round.
Michelle, was that limbering up to get into the drawing? Nice.
Absolutely it was.
Michelle is not going to let that loss get to her. She's got to stay in the game for this next one. Tim, you have an art background. Is it hard to draw with your finger?
I so often, I usually play this on my browser. I'm going to share that because I'm not competing today.
Unorthodox.
But with this game, when I am using a controller, you gotta embrace the tools that you're given. You can't obsess. Like, if you start thinking too much about that, it gets in the way of the flow. So you just go with what you're handed.
Yeah.
How about you?
I love
As a
to draw with my
non-artist,
finger.
although aren't we all artists? How do you feel about using the tools?
I love the tools. I love creating a little depth with the drawing, with like an outline versus like a color in. I find it very
Nice.
enjoyable. I'm also a big fan of having an undo button. Somewhat controversial in the Jackbox games world, but I'm pro undo. I know it's a little bit new school, not so old school. What are your thoughts on undoing, Tim?
I know that like in say your drawfuls,
Mhm.
a big part of it is nope. I like that it teaches you to embrace your mistakes and perhaps make magic with them.
Very
But when
wabi
it's
sabi.
available, I use it. I
Oh,
use
yeah.
it. Why live a life of regret? Go back.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm seeing some agreement in the chat. Sometimes it's nice to not have the
Time is
option.
not for decoration.
I wonder if art school these days because we were in school pre-Jackbox. Like maybe they teach finger drawing these days.
I'm sure they have digital drawing.
You
I
show
draw on my
promise,
iPad.
Most of you. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. These have nothing to do with your drawing, so just put those out of your mind. And don't give in to pride. Use a suggestion if you need it.
Oh, now we got to
Go.
totally shift mindset.
That is the thing about this round. They have to put all of those drawing skills that they've been working up for months just to the side while they
Yes.
write out some slogans.
You really have to be a double-skilled athlete for this one. So it's
Keep
interesting
those
to see
slogans
where
coming.
everyone's strengths will lie. So far, Chase has had no slogans. Everybody else, one on the board.
Nope.
Oh, and editorial, into 2.
And
Can they get
I
more?
saw some window gazing again. I'm not sure if that's Chase's tell for when he's searching for an idea. Now he's
Judges,
writing.
Can we make
he's
sure
back
there's
in it.
no one giving hand signals out the window?
I tell you what, this is a nice street right here, and every time the dog walks by, I have to look out and see how cute it is.
Wow. Getting dog inspiration. Anne and Michelle are 2 writers, far in the lead on number of prompts. Will it pay off in the end? These prompts will
They've
be used by
remembered-
everyone, so. Chase, still thinking about dogs, with only 2 prompts in the book.
Ugh.
Only second. I believe some of you broke a sweat that time. Let's see if it pays off.
10
The
slogans.
time for training is over.
Wow.
Have a look at your device. You have a series of drawings and slogans at your disposal. Choose one
I go
of
for
each
quality
to make the
over
best
quantity.
t-shirt champion that you can. Don't phone it in.
Now, Abby, if any of these people did try to sabotage each other, they are finding that out now. They're seeing those drawings
Yes.
and slogans on their controllers. Are they happy? Or do they feel like they have to spin straw into gold?
An excellent question. I'd like to think that any true competitor can make any art and slogan work if they think outside of the bun.
So they have no one to blame but themselves.
Time
Hear,
for
hear.
action. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight. And
Oh my
by
goodness.
fight, I mean enter
Wow.
your votes on your devices.
2 shirts I would wear. 2 shirts
Uh-huh.
with somewhat similar energy. Another very close
Oh,
competition.
Dang.
oh gosh.
The Grima Pieces wins.
A new challenger appears. Big. I mean, fight.
The hot dog's pretty cute.
I love a hot dog.
And yet, what a troubling narrative around it.
I think it's a positive narrative. Less hair, you know?
That's true.
Ooh, the
Wow,
audience
I love it.
swinging the vote.
Whoa.
Man.
Michelle making a comeback after the last round.
Versus. Engage one another in violence.
So true.
How do the competitors feel about sharks? And hot dogs, for that matter.
And sharks are cool.
Shark.
Hot dogs, it depends.
Yeah, there's a big quality difference in hot dogs, and I feel like there are a lot of good sharks.
Winners.
That's so true.
I think
You
we
know
could
that
all
sharks
use a
have,
trading
like-
break.
The stuff that his teeth are made out of on their skin.
Use your devices to
Wow.
enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish.
Bone?
I
Is that what
want you
teeth
to
are made out
know.
of?
I think teeth.
I believe in you.
Teeth bone?
I don't know if they're bone. There might be a separate thing. Their own kind of deal. Okay, we've got more drawings, Tim. It never ends.
They're back at the bottom of that steep incline, and people that maybe didn't do so well are thinking, do I change up my game? Do I double down? Like, there's some real tough decisions to be made right now.
We're really gonna see who's got the endurance and the stamina to keep drawing t-shirts.
I think there is potential there to see just like a drawing of a sad face or a slogan that's like, I don't know what's funny anymore. We could see some people crashing out.
That's so true. Someone might
But
break a bone.
I'm happy to see Chase not looking out the window, because it means his head is in the game.
Same here, same here. Tim, how do you feel about hot dogs? Are you doing hair
I'm
or
a
no
fan.
hair in your dog?
Well, you know, I like a surprise, but not always. So, just not all the time, I guess.
Yeah. I'm no
How
hair
about-
in my dogs. I love a hot dog. Yeah, I think Anne raised a lot of good points about, you know, big quality swings, but I like a cheap dog. I actually probably prefer a cheap dog to a fancy dog, you know? I'm a down-to-earth gal, and I don't really like a brat, you know? I want like a straight-up dog.
Well, here's where these commentators may
I
diverge,
see.
because there was a place in Chicago that's probably still there called Clark Dog, and they got me in the habit of brats. Theirs were delicious, especially at 1 a.m. when nothing else was open and you had just done a mediocre improv show.
I mean, that does feel like the perfect. I was kind of a Taco Bell gal for a post-improv show, personally. That was what was nearby our theater. It was Taco Bell and it was McDonald's, and both were excellent post-show fuel.
I think we're both agreeing.
Begin right.
They give you license for the worst possible food choices, because they're like,
Yes.
I faced my demons, some people clapped, I can eat whatever I want now.
Exactly. Not to go too hard on the hot dog talk, but are you like a Chicago dog loyalist? Like no ketchup, onions, and mustard? What's on a Chicago dog? I know it's specific and kind of floppy.
I never got into that debate. Although there's one thing on the big long like cucumber style pickle I didn't like. It's too much. It adds too much volume.
It's like
There's too much to get through.
hot dog to pickle ratio, which I find kind of whack.
I agree.
As we approach
I agree.
the second gauntlet, the cruel winds of chance have switched around your drawings and slogans. Let's see some new shirts.
Okay. Anything could go.
I know. We're so close to go time. Again,
Yeah.
these people are seeing their ingredients for the first time.
Do you think we'll be seeing callbacks? Do you think we'll be seeing more hot dogs? Do you think we'll be seeing less hot dogs?
I'm not a betting man. There will be a hot dog in this round. I'm telling you that right now.
I think I would agree with that bet.
Gauntlet 2
Ooh,
But not
pizza.
yet.
versus
Skibbity, pro move. Skibbity joke.
Wow, some call outs.
People are getting into Michelle's head on this one, unless it was
They
Michelle who
are.
made it. Which I could see.
Yes.
I voted for it. I love it. I want it. I want this for our marketing team shirts.
Oh my god, yes.
Wow. Yeah, you won the crowd over with that one, Maximus.
a new challenger appears.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
This feels personal
Dope.
and also fair.
That does look like the kind of people that come to Chicago improv shows. Straight out of Wrigley Field, when the theater used to be near to it.
Split audience, but not split competitors.
Wow.
I do respect
A new challenger
improvisers
appears.
enormously, including my coworkers, many of whom are improvisers.
Fight.
The fun thing about doing improv is making fun of improv.
I like the efficiency of that one on the right.
Yeah.
Also, I agree. I'm a little disturbed by the lack of arms and legs on SpongeBob here. Wow, we're seeing a lot of turnover this round.
I agree.
Freshest face wins.
This crowd goes for the shiny object.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, you winners
Both
look
quality.
good.
Great shirts that I would wear.
We are poised to enter the final gauntlet. Only the greatest t-shirts from the previous rounds are eligible. Prepare to vote one last time. Versus... Fight for me, babies, fight.
I feel like Sad Computer and kind of disgruntled Grandma Dumpster are married. What do you think?
Oh, that dumpster
I was
has
gonna
a
say-
face. I see.
Did you just think it was a dumpster no face?
No, I thought Grandma was inside and like punched, and that was like that.
Wow, dark.
Versus... Engage in an altercation.
Okay, another audience sway.
Mm-hmm.
Market this seems to have the staying power.
It's very good.
Versus...
Where's that hot dog? Nope.
Fight.
Wow. Hmm.
To me, it
Tough
sounds
one
like
here.
computers. I don't know about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Computer shark. Oh man.
Market this cannot be stopped.
Oh.
We have a champion. There's something I'd be proud to cover my torso with.
Now, so this is like a winner-take-all kind of game. How are we going to do those medals, Abby?
Good
That
question.
is-
Good question.
A great question. Let's see. We got Michelle
I think I
second year for
deserve
best artist,
silver.
and audience favorite. Perhaps Michelle should. I don't really know how to do this. I thought there'd be a ranking, to be totally honest.
Yeah, me too. I forgot how the scoring worked.
Well, I will say, for these superlatives, we have not seen one from Steph, and we got a couple for Michelle. So I'm inclined. Chase wins, Michelle second, and third. Does this feel fair?
I like it.
I think it sounds great.
Okay, great.
I need a medal, you guys.
Exactly. Okay, well, I thought that was thrilling, exciting, and good to know there's no official rankings on this one. I think we might be in a somewhat similar place with PMP2. So everybody keep track of your scores, okay? Mama's gonna need them later. Okay, Chase, are you ready to show
Yep.
off? Shall we interview our
Not,
competitors?
not quite. Just
Okay.
keep on vamping.
Steph, how did it feel to be awarded no medals in this competition about drawing, and also
Oh,
when we didn't
brutal.
have a
I-
proper medal system in place?
I let my country down. They're gonna send me to the mines. Like, it's a terrible feeling.
Do you think you'll
I did
be
a
able to
really
keep-
good Homer Simpson, and no one will ever see it. Like,
Was that
I saw the
intentional?
Homer. I saw the Homer. I was so tempted, but I also
Okay,
got
good.
the shark. It was a fantastic Homer.
thank you,
But
thank you.
kept it. But you kept it out of the competition, Anne, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Well, it
Well,
just
somehow.
this shark was better with the slogans. Sometimes that's how it is. But it was a medal-worthy Homer.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Michelle, how did it feel to get your first medal? Your name's on the board.
I loved championing myself there. I said I deserve silver before anybody else offered that up.
That's so true.
I feel like that gusto is really deserving.
You marketed yourself, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Anne, how are you feeling? I believe you got bronze, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was maybe, we had to make a decision on that. I feel good. I feel like I drew a lot of distressed things with faces, and I don't know what that means about me as a person, but
very human of you.
I think all the shirts were great. I think that there were a lot of tough calls on voting between shirts.
Here. It was a close game the whole way through. Everyone should get a medal, but unfortunately, that's not how this competition works. Okay, Chase, are we ready?
I'm not convinced I'm doing this right.
Okay. Very curious to see what that means. Want to
But
show
we'll
it off,
see.
and then we can.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Beautiful
we'll see.
hutch
All right.
behind you, by the way.
Do we think that this is right, everyone? I think this is right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Engineering. 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 total medals. Very good. Editorial. 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 total medals. We might want to have weighted scores down the road. Maybe like gold is worth 3, silver's worth 2, bronze 1, etc., etc. Art. 2 bronzes for 2 points. Marketing 1. Marketing is on the board, but it's a close competition so far, especially between engineering and editorial. The ease. Okay. And that's that.
All right.
Moving on to our final game. Double check the settings. Things should be good, but we have a trivia game here. So, could be close.
I love those.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at these terrified players waiting to see what's going to be unveiled for this final game. This is hard to watch, this level of tension.
First competitor is in. You know, if nothing else, Michelle is almost always the first one on the board. Champing at the bit to compete.
All right.
Okay, and we shall get started. Tim, do you think there are any front runners in trivia? To me, this one feels like even playing field.
I agree. I think it could go to anyone.
And you don't have an advantage on this, huh? From
I did not fact check this game, so
Okay.
theoretically.
Well, hello. Got a teammate.
Wow. Okay, Chase getting some help from his coach.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. Also, if you have any feedback on the hotel side of things, please pull me aside during the game. I'm all ears. Okay, first question. How many colored circles are on a twister mat?
Wow.
Use your device to answer the question.
Tim, I'm gonna be real. I don't know the answer.
I don't either.
Yeah, total guess.
A hard time with times tables right now. That's embarrassing.
Almost out of time.
There's quite a lot of math in this game. We'll see how it trips up the competitor.
Who got the question right?
Oh, shoot.
Whoa,
It's been
circles.
too long since we've played
Let's
Twister.
go.
The
Let's
rest
do
of
a
you-
I was
company-wide
thinking
Twister
4
then.
times 6, and it took me a while to get to 24.
This might be a short
to the
game.
killing room.
I guess so.
The lost art of
boy.
letter writing.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm going to dictate a message to you.
This is my favorite
Write down as
minigame.
much of what I say as you can. The
Wow.
player who writes the fewest of my words will die.
Alfie, I'm trying to play.
And the letter
Oh.
begins now. Dear Self-Help Seminar, I know that I already paid in full, but I figured out how to help myself and am now looking to get a refund. I should not have registered so quickly, but I could not help myself. It is ironic if you think about it.
Michelle, how does it feel to be safe
Time's
in this
up.
round?
And what's the
Really,
result?
I'm terrible at this.
I knew it. I
am
knew
especially
Anne was
disappointed
going
in
Dang
to.
it.
you.
And this is typing
Just
on the
one.
phone, not a keyboard,
It was
right?
one letter.
Ugh.
You're back. You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win
Audience,
the whole frickin'
you have more
game.
money than
If
me.
you're not ready now,
Whoa.
you can join the audience
Audience is
whenever.
gonna get gold.
It's like super low pressure.
The biggest upset of the century.
Yeah, we gotta add a category for audience.
Can you imagine if, during,
Let's
let's
try
say, a
another
real
one.
competition that is
According to
not
my dad,
with
you'd be the
Jackbox
first
games, like a
loser,
sports
but
competition, somebody from
if
the
you have the
audience
second
came out
highest
and
rank in your
won?
graduating
It's like
class,
challenge.
What's your official title?
That'd be so incredible. Oh no, I jumped the gun. I've blown my lead.
Oh, Michelle.
It's tough when a competitor knows they're no longer in the running.
Well, when you get so excited, you're like, I know what this is. Forgot to read one of the important words in the question.
Oh, Michelle. Look at all those other green
Which
check
means
marks.
only you. Come with me.
Devastating. Devastating.
Welcome to room 217. It's the mind meld. Type in an answer that
Okay.
fits this category.
Yeah.
Everyone else will answer too.
Oh no.
And if anyone matches you, you die. Write your answers now.
So it's up to Michelle's competitors. Keep her out of the race. See how they do.
Mhm.
Now, let's see if there are any matches.
I think I did this wrong.
Well, I guess mind reading doesn't exist after all. Did I say that out loud?
Michelle hung in there.
Wow, it is very close.
I three.
Aside from
Let's
the
keep
audience, who
moving.
is dominating.
In the beautiful word slaughter, what's the term for the unpronounced letters GH?
Wow, we are really getting some tough trivia questions.
I have no idea.
This feels like it's there for editorial.
Yeah, I agree. The editor of
Uh-oh, I
editorial.
hope I'm right.
So does the entire editorial department watch.
Yeah.
All their hopes go with you, Anne.
Who picked this?
Aphthong.
Mamma
Is
mia.
that how you say it?
One of you is still alive. Time for consequences.
I knew diphthong,
Oh.
so I figured.
Diphthong is like a vowel
You've
that
been
kind of
entered in
like
my scratch
becomes
ticket
two
giveaway.
syllables, right?
Yeah, it's like the
Scratch and find
yeah
$3
the like
signs to
AE
live.
the
If you keep scratching, I'll give
Glyph.
you cash for every dollar sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull,
Oh.
you die.
Good luck to Chase.
Scratch away.
Yep.
Why
Just one
stop
more.
now?
Ooh,
Ugh.
ooh, getting greedy.
Should I stop?
Chase
The
gonna
contest
play
is
it
almost
safe.
over.
We're gonna
Playing it
try
safe.
for more money. Playing it
Wow.
safe.
Chat is begging you to stop.
It's no fun for me if you don't scratch more spots.
Call it now. The audience
What
has
a
their money on
ripoff.
you. Oh, only 12% of the audience.
Okay, we've got Anne, Michelle, Chase, and then Steph is the order of rankings.
We're
I'm mostly noting
here.
this for me.
When one player is left
when the game
alive,
ends.
we'll go to the final round. Next question. Botanically, which of these are berries?
Oh.
Wow.
Is it that Her question? What's happening?
It feels tricky. Good luck. Again, we're really getting some tough trivia questions this round.
Gee.
I wonder if Chase's coach is whispering any answers in his ear.
He said it was fishies, but it's not a choice.
This.
Really?
Hi.
Hey, Michelle
It's
and
time.
Steph trying to hang in there. Steph technically already dead, but Michelle can keep her life.
Time to try to save yourself with a password.
All right.
Enter a
Hey.
real four-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all.
Kind of crazy that we invented Wordle.
This is
Yeah,
a
this
team
was
effort,
pretty-
so share clues out loud with each other.
Did you guys get today's Wordle? I'm stumped on it after 3 guesses, but I'm gonna keep trying.
Do we have anything yet?
Yes, I have DU.
Oh.
Competitors are working together against Michelle, who so far hasn't been guessed yet.
Time's almost.
In the last
Yes.
moment, Steph coming in.
Oh.
A ghost.
Got it.
Make another ghost.
Sorry.
Yes, madam.
Death loves company.
Let's try another one. You guys are gonna make such good fertilizer. Which of these plants do not flower? Who picked this?
Wow, good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that they do instead of flower is super creepy. I hate it.
Ferns?
Oh,
They're
these
like
hurt.
they're
These
like
weird,
mushrooms. They
things on the
spore.
bottom. Yeah.
I listened to a very interesting podcast about ferns recently.
This is where Michelle's flat eartherism might really trip her up.
Mhm.
Famously, the country of marketing all believes in flat Earth.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's easier that way.
Only a ghost got it wrong. Everyone again? You all need to be taught a lesson. Let's use one of my cousin Aloysius's old stage props. Pick a space inside the box to hide. Some spots are better than others, but don't overthink it. Any good magic trick needs some helpful volunteers. Here's the fun part. You get a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. You know the song? On guard!
Oof.
Aw, I hate
Whoa.
this direction.
And they're
People
spared another
just
round.
keep like skating by.
Okay, so far it's Anne, Chase, Michelle, and then Steph. We'll see if
Let's
those
try another
rankings
one.
stay. So far they've been fluctuating
Which
quite a
breed of
bit.
dog is typically the cutest little thing? I mean the smallest.
Love those boards always.
I'm kind of surprised Chihuahua's not on here as the owner of one, who's quite small.
Who picked this?
Most of those are big dogs.
Lucky
Yeah.
guesses. Let's keep moving. Which Game of Thrones book includes the Red Wedding?
Hmm.
Anybody reading the Hedge Knight book? I am. They're fun.
I just watched the series. I loved it.
I know, me too. I thought it was so charming.
Yeah.
Never read these books. Is The Weekend of Wolves a real one?
This.
Ooh.
At least we all got it wrong. That makes me feel better about
Wow.
this being something I know nothing about.
Fun fact about most Jackbox employees, they
I
are
hope you're good
illiterate.
with instructions. Follow
Yep.
as many rules as you can before time runs out.
We've all just been clicking
Everyone else
buttons
is
here.
playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules
Randomly.
than you, I will kill you. Go.
Hmm.
Most of the exciting stuff is happening on the controllers right now. So, you know. Almost out of rules time.
The ghosts are doing quite well, but Anne is doing especially well.
Not better than Anne.
Wow.
Rules out. For
Wow.
some,
How's that one?
You lose.
Hmm.
Ooh, explosion death. That's fun to see.
Mm-hmm. Not walking away from that one.
Nope. Okay, everybody but Anne is a ghost. Very
Only
exciting.
one of you is still alive.
Audience is still doing
You know what
incredibly
that
well.
means.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. We'll all mail everybody a gold medal at the end.
Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category.
Okay, did anybody see the ranking
US
before
Monopoly
this
Streets.
happened?
Tap each. Let's see the right answer.
I think it was Anne, Chase, Michelle, Steph.
You advance one space for
I
every
believe
correct
you.
answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
Anne, Chase,
If a
Michelle,
ghost
Steph.
catches
We'll
you,
see if
they'll
they
steal
stay
your
in that
life
order.
force. Then they can try to
Still
escape
anyone's
and win the
game.
game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
I mean, with this distance, it's really Anne's game to lose.
This is so true.
She's already made some
Here comes
critical
the next
errors.
question.
Will they cost her the game?
One-term U.S. presidents.
And also, there could still be a jockey for, second and third. Steph and Michelle are currently neck and neck.
That's true. Everyone needs to really stay in it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, all of them.
Prepositions.
How well do you know grammar, Tim? Do you feel like a grammar expert?
Well, I know I was totally wrong on that, so I guess not as well as I thought.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Here comes the darkness.
Steph is in trouble.
Lyrics and
Oh, hell yeah.
rules, we didn't start the fire.
Interesting that baby shoes never worn is not an
Time is
option.
almost up.
Anyone else like singing these in their head to see if
Yep.
they track?
Uh-huh.
I should have trusted my first instinct that neither of those was correct.
Yeah.
Chase is gaining on Anne. So far,
More Billy Joel
everyone's
questions, please.
maintaining their levels. Wow. Do you like poetry, Tim?
Oh, huge fan.
Is this real?
How about? Yeah, no, I love it. How
Oh.
about you?
Oh, what? Shandy's doesn't count.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
like
easy on
poetry.
you.
I wish I feel uncultured. I think I haven't seen the right poetry.
The poetry that made me more excited about poetry is from Billy Collins. Very
Okay.
kind of like
I'll look into it.
everyday stuff, but just some of the way he puts things. He was the poet laureate, I think, for a little bit.
Oh, cool. I used to house manage for an improv show that had it was like an Armando, except they would do poetry at the start instead of
Who's gonna win this one?
a monologue. And I think I think live poetry maybe isn't for me. I find the cadence to be
That's a big ask.
a little theatrical.
Time is almost up.
Fun fact about me, I know Armando. He was my coworker for a long time. Uh-oh. Chase is overtaken Anne!
Whoa!
It happened.
This feels right.
Feel your prayers.
Oh,
Still anyone's
and
game.
Everyone just watched. Everyone is watching.
Yes, except for maybe Steph's game, but who knows?
Not what I had in mind.
Chase is keeping that momentum.
It's so close, though.
Wow.
One last trap. If you want to break through that barrier, you
I really need-
an answer to this question.
Billy Joel question. Give me another one.
And that includes the third answer choice now too.
Now I understand the like Ray-Bans for because Chase is coming off like this unstoppable Terminator monster right now.
He's hacking Trivia Murder Party 2.
You got people rooting for you in the chat, Steph.
Back in the mainframe.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
I need to see
Oh
everybody
my
else
gosh.
move. I don't know how to...
Congratulations.
Pure
Anne
guess
is,
on that
look
last
at
one.
Anne is furious right now.
The face of someone who's angry.
I can't believe it. I cannot
Wow.
believe. If I hadn't seen it for myself, I wouldn't believe it.
Wow.
So I believe we had
We
Chase
are never going to stop hearing about this.
for gold, and in silver in an update, Michelle for bronze. Who's safe for
Beautiful.
Steph? But,
we go.
ooh,
Oh,
we've got
hello.
Chase's coach coming
Audience
back in,
hello.
wishing him a good
I'm gonna
game.
some congratulations.
Always very emotional between coach and competitor. You can tell they have a very close bond. Almost like Chase feeds him or her twice a day.
Yep, that's Alfie.
Alfie.
All right. Let me update this. I'm going to review the tapes and make sure I didn't screw up these scores.
Okay, this sounds pretty
Before
good
next
to me.
week.
Steph, how are you feeling coming off of another historic loss?
Ooh, not great, honestly.
Yes. I get it.
Mm.
But the good news is your country is still in the competition. Anything could happen to the overall scores. And I think you should be proud of yourself today.
Thank you. I just hope someone else can bring home the goal. Like, I could 3D print it, I guess, but it's not the same.
I think you
It's
should.
just-
I think you should. Okay, Michelle, coming in third place, but it was close. That was pretty tense in the end. How you feeling?
You know, I feel I really held it down. I did unfortunately let the marketing team down when I forgot to read the word second in the valedictorian, salutatorian, question. But we all make mistakes.
Well, when you see all of the rest of us wearing Market This shirts and you're not invited to the Market This shirts party, I think you'll know why.
That's the thing.
Understand.
When you let down the marketing department, they're going to
We-
tell some people.
Yeah, we'll
'Cause they're
cancel
all about
you.
getting out messaging.
Smear campaign. It's happening. Just kidding, Michelle. We still love you, and you did great. Anne, huge upset in the
Oh.
lead for so
Yeah.
long, and then right in the final hour, Chase
Yeah.
overpassed you. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I'm not going to forgive myself for messing up the figure skating question of all things that I second guessed myself. And I will just say that, if you fact check, you wind up with a lot of information in your brain and it makes you question the stuff that was already there. Maybe it was wrong the whole time.
Wow.
But Chase has had a great poker face with his shades on and played a good game. And that's how it goes sometimes in Trivia Murder Party.
So true.
I mean, seeing what just happened, there are some facts you can't go back and edit. Isn't
Whoa.
that right, Anne?
That is true. That is true.
Quote it. Flip it. Chase, you're
Yes.
the winner of the final round. Do you have anybody to thank? Any big thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I thank my coach, my teammates. Yeah. Mom,
Yep, the dog's outside.
teaching me things.
Well-
Also, all of you, my fellow competitors.
That was just the winner of this last round. Shall we see the winner of this week? Chase, do you have the scores ready?
Assuming this is right, but I am going to go check the tapes.
Yeah. Looks like engineering is the winner with 2 golds and 1 silver. Editorial in second with 1 of each. Real spread. Marketing in third. Real comeback, which is exciting to see. And then art in 4th place with 1 medal.
Didn't I have 2 last time?
The E-departments did real well today, Abby.
I agree. Is there contention among the scores? Did something get miscalculated?
There's a good chance.
Okay.
There's a good chance that happened.
We'll look into
Next week I won't be
between
competing.
games. Yeah, just doing scores, so it'll hopefully be a little more fair. Next week we'll look into it. In the meantime, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to our mods. We could not have done these games without our mods. Big shout out to our mods. Everyone say thank you, mods.
Thank you, mods.
Thank you, mods.
Thank you to my co-host
mods.
and co-commentator Tim.
Abby, I'm never going to get over you barring me from joining the audience for most of these games, but also congrats to you as well. Well hosted.
Thank you, and well hosted to you. Amen. And that'll do it. Everyone, go check out Jackbox Games. We've got lots of fun games. You can play them too. You can have your own competition. And next week, we will be back with more games to play. And we'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone.